every time you play Tupac, I know it's a problem. So I don't know what's on your mind, but let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. The Foxy and Latte Show. Foxy is playing his Tupac, and when he does that, it's a problem.
It is a problem.
So we're going to go ahead and address the issue. What's up? What's going on?
Tonight, I want to talk about conducting ourselves in the workplace and dealing with different confrontations that might occur. Because it can help. It can happen. It's bound to happen eventually. Everyone has, even if it's a small or slight confrontation, it's bound to happen to be some job stress that leads to confrontation.
So I hear you generalizing.
Mm-hmm.
But what's up? What's going on? What's going on at the job?
Classic things happen at a job: jealousy and the backstabbing and trying to undercut people to get to the top. People taking the wrong avenues because they're trying to overcompensate for their lack of skill or knowledge in the field. Yeah. And so feeling threatened, they attack.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going through something like that at work too. And on my job, yeah, they're throwing bombs my way too. Mm-hmm. But what I did, I went home and I thought about it, and I was like, what other skills do I have? Mm-hmm. In this position, is there room for growth? Mm-hmm. And I just kind of went home and kind of did analyzed myself.
Self-evaluation.
Self-evaluation to see what more do I have to offer. And do I see myself sticking here for the next 15, 20 years in a job where I know that there's no room for growth? Mm-hmm. My suggestion is education is the key. Mm-hmm. Continue to educate yourself. If you're going to a community college, a trade school, mm-hmm. but we don't have to stay stuck in this swamp. Mm-hmm. Okay? If you don't like it, move. If they say when it's too hot in the kitchen, mm-hmm. get the hell out.
Yeah.
And so sometimes that's what you have to do. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's when you're getting write-ups and people are pointing fingers and complaining, start looking. Mm-hmm. And change can be a good thing. Moving along and growing is a good thing. Maybe it is time to change. Mm-hmm. And then also look at your job and say, am I doing what I really love to do? Mm-hmm. Do your passion, because then it doesn't seem like work.
Right.
If you're doing something that you really love to do, like if you enjoy mm-hmm. cooking mm-hmm. and you want to be a chef, why are you working in the office? Like, why would you work in the office?
Oftentimes people get complacent mm-hmm. in doing something in the one field and they're not really pursuing what they really want to do. And they tend to lash out at the environment which is causing them such burdensome feelings. Mm-hmm. Instead of actually addressing that internal problem that is with themselves. And and that's because they don't feel like they're living to their full potential or working towards it at all. They're in the same place, in the same mindset, doing the same thing, and when they see other people growing, it burns them up inside. Oftentimes, even when you can't see if that is something about you that just shines brighter, mm-hmm. other people see it and they try to go after you and attack that.
Mm-hmm. They're feeling threatened.
Right.
Another thing is when you get hired, mm-hmm. make sure you get your job description mm-hmm. so you know exactly what your job duties are. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people get burned out because they get into the job mm-hmm. and the supervisor may be asking you to do additional tasks that mm-hmm. weren't initially assigned, and it wasn't on your job description. Mm-hmm. All you have to do is what is on your job description. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that comes along when they give you your offer letter. Mm-hmm. Also request your job description and stick to that. Mm-hmm. And when they have you doing those additional tasks as assigned, mm-hmm. you can ask for more money. You have the right to ask for more money. More work, more money. Mm-hmm. Nobody's working for free. Right. And people burn themselves out because they're going over and beyond their job description. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Trying to hope for recognition on mm-hmm. the job, mm-hmm. hoping to get a promotion, and you're just burning your wheels. And they'll let you do it until you burn yourself out.
Yeah.
If you have hopes and dreams, don't stop dreaming. working for somebody, when you go to work, you're fulfilling someone else's dreams.
That's right.
You're fulfilling their dreams. They were a dreamer, and you go and you're a worker and you're helping them fulfill their dreams. But if you have dreams, I wouldn't say quit your job and pursue your dreams. There's a way to do it. And the way to, if you have any type of entrepreneurial type skills that you want to pursue, you got to have a main source of income. Right. You have to have a main source. Don't quit your job and try to be an entrepreneur. It doesn't work like that. You have to have a main source of income. So if you have a significant other, share with them your dreams, and maybe, you know, they can facilitate the bills and stuff for a while you pursue your dreams. Right. Or if you are like single and you're dreaming, like in your spare time, use that time to go after your dreams. You know, I started a business. I was alone. I was a single parent, raising my children, and I just felt like a boss. And I was like, I can do more than what I'm doing. So I worked 9 to 5, and on the weekends, I dedicated my weekends to promoting my own business and working for myself. Right. And I've never felt better. I've never felt more free, empowered than when I worked for myself. It's a wonderful feeling, and it can be done. But also there's a book called Who Moved My Cheese, and I recommend that you read that book because it gets you out of complacency. You know, it talks about change. Right. And change can occur at any time, and you have to be prepared for change. You may have a job today, but who knows what tomorrow holds.
And watch for the signs of change.
Irritability,
uncomfortability, those are signs of change. Those are signs that it's time for you to move on. It's something else out there for you. And you have to trust the process. If you feel like things are becoming unstable, that's usually a sign that the gears are working for you to move on, to progress. It's always something out there that's better. Always.
So, again, I just can't stress that education is the key to success. Education is the key to freedom. Listen to those old cliches, because you know that's like the writing on the wall for us.
It's
like
the gems.
Yeah, those are the gems, those are the pearls, and you follow that. Education is the key. It doesn't matter if it's on the job training, if the company offers seminars, attend, sign up, go to those workshops.
Tuition reimbursement.
Participate in that. And you're never too old. We learn something new every day, and you're never too old to stop learning.
That's right.
You know, I was at Coppin State University, and there was a lady there who got her master's degree. 76 years old. You're never too old. I was taking French class with a lady who was in her 60s, and she did well. But it's a beautiful thing, and learning can take you far. But pursue your passions. You got one life to live. And don't just spend it fulfilling someone else's dreams. Yeah. So go for it and give it your all. Keep dreaming. Write it down. Usually when we write things down, you create a plan. And putting things on paper.
Somebody used to have back then a dream board.
Used
to have a dream board.
A dream board.
Yeah.
But put your ideas on paper and revisit it, and set small attainable goals. One day at a time. But you got one life to live. Why not be the best you that you can be? Don't get stuck in being just serving and not enjoying this life that we have to live.
That's correct.
So with that being said, we're going to end our show. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, feel free to hit us up online and let us know what you think about this. But it's a really strong topic. I believe that, you know, it's a lot of workplace harassment going on right now. There, you know, a lot of tensions because certain people are doing certain things with the government and shutting down things. And, you know, so it's a lot going on right now. Yeah. But don't give up. Don't stop dreaming. And get your education. Get your education, because that's the key. However you have to go about it, do it.
Work towards a better you. And a better you, working towards a better you does not entail tearing down someone else, that does not make you a better you.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, 10 times out of 10, all you're doing is helping someone else's story to progress in order for them to be a better them.
Mm-hmm.
You've now given them a struggle, and you know what emerges from a struggle? A triumph.
Yes.
A success.
Yes. Absolutely.
So it's like drinking the poison and expecting it to kill the other person.
The pit you dig for somebody will be the one you fall in. So be
Every
the best
time.
you that
Every
you can
time.
be. And so with that being said, let's listen to some more Tupac.
And fantasies of my family in the earth. And they say it's the white man out the pit. But it's my own kind doing all the killing here. I can't lie.